Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Arran Articulates, the show where I articulate all of the problems in life so that you don't have to. What an exciting show I've got for you tonight. There's a lot going on. I'm actually recording this at the end of Christmas Day. I have done something today. I haven't just been sat here on my own like a nutter. Just sat here all day, Christmas songs on, and like just sat on my own, Christmas songs on, pulling a cracker apart on my own, like I lost it on an internet chat room. Merry Christmas, everybody. No, I've been doing stuff, but it was touch and go if Christmas was going to happen today properly, and I'm going to get through all of that, and that explains why my voice is a little bit off, because it's all part of one big Christmas package of Arran Articulates tonight. So stick around. You won't want to miss this jingle-filled episode of Arran Articulates, and I've got a fucking well good at. Finally, Arran Articulates has come back to you too.
Welcome to Arran Articulates, the rant and rant king. Talks about issues that affect you and everything. Rants, rants, and even some rambles. All of the stuff that make your life a shambles. This is Arran Articulates, the articulation king. Even has guests on the show to see what they bring. We kill a living uncut with a little rant crew. Longs you can rant, you are welcome here too. Like and subscribe to Arran Articulates and never miss a vid. Get everyone watching, including your kid. This is Arran Articulates. Welcome to the show. Now click that like button and let's just go.
Right, so where do I start then? I think I'll do this in order, So, last Friday, we finished work, go out for a few beers. I've been buzzing for it. You know, when it's like, I can't wait to get out. I can't not wait to get out and go for some drinks. Like, I was like a big one. I was up for a big one, right? So we leaves work, gets to the pub. Now, all of last week, I had a little bit of a cough going down, but I was all right. A few sniffles and that, but I was like, oh, fine, I can drink out of that. That's all right. It's not a problem. I can do that. I can manage. We got to the pub. I had a couple of beers, and I was all right. I was like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, loving it. Got to about 4:30, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm feeling right here. Like, my body just felt weird. I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling good here. I had another couple of beers. I tried my best. I chucked everything at it. I had another couple of beers. I was like, I'm still not feeling great. Ended up going home. Went home and got in, and I literally passed out on the sofa until middle of the night. Woke up in the middle of the night and it was like I'd been pushed in a swimming pool. This was like I'd been at Barrymore's of an evening. Do you know what I mean? Drenched. Absolutely drenched I was. No idea what was going on. Didn't really know where I was. And I hadn't had enough beers to be that pissed. So definitely something up. And I was like, I don't believe this. So this is last Friday. So I managed to get back to sleep, and I thought maybe it's just a weird, I don't know, maybe I've just had like a weird pint, or like I ate something funny, or I don't know, but let's just get back to sleep and I'll deal with it in the morning. Woke up in the morning, same applied, again, night at Barrymore's, just dripping. You could have literally took my shirt off, done that and just wrung it out, just dripping it was. Oh, I felt terrible, I felt so ill, right? So then I had all weekend. My little one was staying with my mum and dad for the whole weekend, and I had this big weekend in my head. I say a big weekend. My big weekend involved beers and watching football on my own because my wife was working. This was like, this never happens. But it has happened, and I'm bloody near dying. So that was a real kick in the shit, that was. So anyway, by Sunday, the sweats had stopped and I was starting to feel all right, but I was like, God, my throat done half hurt. Check my throat in the mirror. Now, I've had tonsillitis plenty of times in my life. It's one of my Achilles heels. If I get tonsillitis, there's a good chance that I could end up being 10 feet under after a week. If I get it, I get it bad. Check my throat. well, it was obvious. Like, you didn't need to be a bloody trained doctor to say that was tonsillitis. Just the whole throat just covered in white dot. It was minging, right? I was like, that'll explain why I'm struggling to swallow my own spit and drink water. That'll explain that. So couldn't eat, right? So I hadn't eaten. The last thing I ate was Friday lunchtime, right? Hadn't eaten, couldn't eat, and then couldn't get to a doctor because it was a Sunday when I discovered this. So then I'm Monday straight to the pharmacist. Now, I didn't know this was a thing, right? But you can get prescriptions now from the pharmacist. You don't need to see the doctor. I was like, this is amazing. Like that's what holds the whole process up when you're trying to get pills, is seeing the doctor, trying to actually find time where the doctor's free and you're free to get the tablets. You don't need to do that now. You can just go, which begs the question, what the fuck is the GP doing now then? If you don't need to do that anymore, what's he doing? He must just be sat in his fucking office just spinning around on a swivel chair, playing with a pen like that. What should I do today? I might Google illnesses. Let's imagine a patient came in and I had to talk to him. What would I say? Like, get a chat GPT. I'll AI that. So a patient comes in who's got their ear is falling off, and they have snakes crawling out of their eyes. What condition's this, and what should I give them? 2 seconds loading like that. You've got snake in the eye-vitis, and you should penicillin. That's what I'd give them if they were here. They're not here because I've got nothing to do anymore, because I just do e-consults online. I don't even see anyone. In fact, maybe the doctor's just an AI robot now. Maybe he's not even a person. So these are eliminated from this entire thing. So anyway, got some antibiotics. What was funny about it, she goes, I will need to check your throat though, if that's all right, just so I can see. I was like, are you ready, love? Because it's a disaster in there. And she got a torch, right? Pulled my lip down and just went, oh God. Within not 3 seconds, but not in 3 seconds, millisecond, like, oh Jesus Christ, that's enough. Which doesn't bode well in your own mind of how ill you are. If a person that their career is helping sick people and they're going, ooh. Like, that's how bad it was. It was so bad. Not been able to eat. But in the back of my mind, I was going, it's Christmas Day on Thursday. What the hell am I going to do on Christmas Day? I can't drink water. I can't swallow my own saliva. What hope have I got with a joint of turkey and 24 Fosters? I'm not going to be able to eat any of them or drink any of them, am I? So I was like, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do? I was just like, why does this happen every time? Like, every time you've got something coming up, why is it you get ill like this? And even on that Friday, like, I've been brewing up for that night out for so long, and couldn't you have just hung on for 24 hours and just let me have that night? No, your body's like that. Fuck you, mate. You've been at work all this time. You got some time off. Get in bed, you little twat. Oh, so annoying. And then also as well, the worst one, I don't know if you've ever had this, but when you go out and you get ill, you've then got to go through this little bit the next day of like people thinking that you just can't handle your drink. Like, my wife straight away was like, well, you start drinking at 1 o'clock, that's what's going to happen, innit? No. I mean, it can happen. But I had like 5 pints. I can have... I know the difference between having 5 pints, 15 pints, and then being ill on 5 pints. I know the feeling. I've also had enough hangovers in my life that I know when it's a hangover and when I could be unwell. But you've got to go through this whole process of like, I am ill and I'm not hungover from drinking. which is awful. Like, that's just annoying. Like, you're sort of like trying to, and she never believes me when I'm ill anyway. She always thinks I'm making it up, like it's some elaborate thing. So when I did get the antibiotics, that sort of made her go, oh. I was like, she said it, well, I laid it on thick. She said it's the worst case of a throat virus that she's ever seen in her 35 years as a pharmacist. That's how fucking bad it is in there. Right in there. Which this actually leads me on to something else. So anyway, I've managed to recover. The antibiotics kicked in, and I've enjoyed a Christmas day at my mum and dad's with my daughter. Unfortunately, my wife was working, which is really unfortunate. We've never had that happen before, but it is what it is. And so we went round there. But a couple of things from this one. So yeah, this was we were trying. Me and my dad were building a doll, like for my kid, my daughter's babies, a changing station where she can change their nappies on, and you can hang some clothes up on it. It's like not that big, like obviously it's like that. And we were trying to build it, but the instructions were so shit. There was no words on them, but what it had was just loads of arrows and fingers like that, just going that in there like that bit in there. And it reminded me of the printer at work. When the printer at work jams up, right, it goes like, oh, printer jam detected, open side door. So you open the door, and then the screen tells you where the jam is. So it goes like, door open, you open the door, and then it shows you like a zoomed in photo of like the next bit, and it's like open top flap, and you're like, hey, open that up, look at the screen again, and then it's like roll the wheel back to like release another lock, and you do that, and then it shows you another picture, and then it just goes remove jam paper, and it's just a finger pointing at the printer. Yeah, I know the paper's fucking jammed. I've been trying to print. I know it's fucking in there. How do you get it out? In there. Yeah, I know. Imagine taking your car to a mechanic. Oh, you're all right. There's something wrong with it. What, in there? In there, is it? Yeah, what, the bonnet? Yeah, the engine, it's in there. Yeah, there's a problem in there. Ah, all right. And he opens it up. Well, I've had a good look, mate. Right, yeah. And I think your problem, it's there. Right, what's that? Don't know, but it's in there, though. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, mate. Well, I'm going to take this away from you and fuck off somewhere else. But, yeah, that really got to me. But something else, and this is only a quick episode tonight, because obviously it's Christmas Day, and my throat's not great, but I needed to get a show out there. But yeah, just something else. So I get to my mum and dad's today, and there's an ongoing joke with me, my mum and my dad, right? Many years, 5 years ago, I reckon, my mum was looking under the sink for a bottle of jewellery cleaner fluid, right? Which is quite a niche bottle of something, right? Like you either have that or you don't you? But she's got everything. Like she's got you if you ask for it, she's got it. But she's got this bottle of jewellery cleaner. She's looking for it, right? And I remember me and my dad were stood in the kitchen. It was like, and she's going, I don't know where I've put it, like that. And me and my dad were like, well, we haven't moved it. Like we haven't moved it anywhere. And she just got to this point where she couldn't find it, and she went, well, someone's had it then, haven't they? My dad looked at each other. Someone's had it. What, they've nicked it? Oh, well, someone's had it. Right, let's put this into perspective, right? Someone, right, so if someone's had it away, that means someone's nicked it, which would mean you've either been burgled, and in which case, if you've been burgled, right, they've broken in without you knowing, so they've got in really well, like that's fucking like picking locks and stuff. They've got in the dead of night, not woken anyone up. They've bypassed the burglar alarm. That's not even gone off. No sensor's been tripped. They've got in, ignored all the technology, all the jewellery that's in the house. They've ignored all of that, but they've gone straight to the sink and took the jewellery cleaning fluid and gone, fucking hell. And then out, they've legged it. So that's not happened, has it? So it's not that. So when she says someone's had it, that means, and this actually could arguably be more mental that someone you've invited in has taken the jewellery cleaner fluid. So, which also means this person would have had to have seen her using it at a time and clocked it and gone, is that jewellery clean? And she's there like cleaning the watch. What you got there then? Oh, just some jewellery cleaning fluid. All right. Left it. Like, well, I'll be back round next week. Next week. Are you still cleaning that jewellery? Yeah. I'm just doing the other some of my bracelets now. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'm just going to leave that there. Off you go. Waiting for it to go up like that. Could nick the watch, could nick the jewellery, didn't bother, took the fucking fluid, and then didn't. But then, it just makes no sense. So anyway, it gets round there today. I gets there. Where's the serving set? Where's the serving spoons and stuff for the dinner? I mean, she's not asking me. I don't live there anymore. There's no point asking me, is there? Like, what am I going to know? But my dad was like, well, I don't know. I got no idea. You're the one that uses all of that stuff. I don't know. Well, it's got to be somewhere. So she looks in the cupboards everywhere. Kitchen cupboard. She looks in the lounge cupboard. Can't find it. She goes. And me and my dad are always a step ahead, ready. Like, we know where this is going. Someone's had it. Someone's had that. But they haven't. Someone's had them. Right. The last time they were used, they didn't even have Christmas dinner at home last year, so it wasn't then. I reckon 2-3 years ago. So someone from 3 years ago has nicked the serving spoons. Fuck off. And that would be relatives to taking them. So that's not ridiculous. But I love the way she jumps to it that someone's had them then. They haven't. You just fucking can't find them, can you? So anyway, my dad does find them eventually. And do you know where they were? In the cupboard that she had already looked in. But he found them. He then, whilst he was looking, found this, like, I'll put a picture up over here. No, over there. Over there? Over here. I'll put it up over here. Picture of this really nice knife and fork dining set. Like that. And he went, God, look at this. And I went, God, that's nice, isn't it? And my mum went, we're not using them today. And me and my dad went, well, why not? She went, that's our best. And my dad went, oh yeah, it is actually. I was like, how long have you had that then? He was like, 25 years. I was like, you ever used it? He was like, no. She went, no, you won't use it. It's our best one. I was like, right. When then? Are you expecting King Charles to come over, are you? And even then, like that, I ain't getting the best one out. But I don't know what signifies the best one. Like, to be fair, you would have had surely you had your first meal when I was born. Couldn't you have used your knives and forks, your best knives and forks there? Think of all the events that have happened. I'm not using the best ones. I'm not going to use them. Don't use those best ones because they're best them. Things people keep hold of. Right. Anyway, hope you've had a lovely Merry Christmas, and I wish you all the best for the new year. Might be able to squeeze a new video in between now and then, but for now, Merry Christmas, everybody. This has been Arran Articulates. Ciao for now. Finally, Arran Articulates has come back to you too.
Welcome to Arran Articulates, the rant and king. Talks about issues that affect you and everything. Rants, rants, and even some rambles. All of the stuff that make your life a shambles. This is Arran Articulates. The articulation king even has guests on the show to see what they bring. We kill a living uncut with a little rant crew. Longs you can rant, you are welcome here too. Like and subscribe to Arran Articulates and never miss a vid. Get everyone watching, including your kid. This is Arran Articulates. Welcome to the show. Now click that like button and let's just go.